Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here. This is episode 159 of the American Reveille Podcast. And on this episode, I'm going to bring you an article about a black man in the United States of America bravely standing up against critical race theory. This is a topic that isn't highly covered on the mainstream media. They definitely don't seem to like to bring people from these communities forth and show them standing up and doing what's right. Show them demonstrating patriotism, demonstrating the American way, and fighting against this insane, radical, leftist critical race theory. Well, I'm going to bring it to you here on episode 159 of the American Reveille Podcast. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing today? Episode 159 of the American Reveille Podcast, covering an interesting topic, on a road less traveled by other podcasters. This black father came out and ripped critical race theory. I wanted to talk about that today. Before we talk about that, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. All right, we cover a variety of different things here. All right, this is entertainment, this is empowerment, this is enlightenment, guys. For those that are new to the channel, all right, this isn't a hardcore news station. All right. We do all kinds of different things here on the American Reveille Podcast, but my main goal is to entertain you while empowering you with the truth. That's what I do here. That's what we do everywhere. We have articles on the website, blog posts, all kinds of different crazy, awesome things coming. Sign up for the newsletter in the description section below to get a weekly update, a monthly update on the company, a weekly update on the different content we put out. Some good stuff. And I really would love it if you would join our patriotic community, guys. Other than that, do me another favor. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, hit that 5-star rating, leave a written review. We really could use that. Lets us go up the algorithm on Apple Podcasts, and more patriots get to see what we do. All right. It really depends on you. We're behind the censorship wall. They're kicking the crap out of us, but we're fighting like Rocky. We need you to share. We need you to talk about the American Reveille. If you'd like to support us, you can, of course, go into the description section below, hit the donate tab, or support our wonderful sponsor, Life Change Tea. Go to getthetea.com. Get yourself some Life Change Tea. This is this amazing cleansing detox tea. All right. This thing literally removes all the waste from your lower intestines without any drama. There's no nuclear hellfire, no Hiroshima on the porcelain god. Listen. It's going to be easy and it's going to be great. If you have tummy issues like I do, Life Change Tea, getthetea.com, promo code James, get you free shipping and handling. All right. If you can't really afford to do anything, it's okay. All I really want you to do is follow along. All right. You can do that easily. Go down below into the description section, find the video hosting platforms you like, find the social media you like, and follow along. Please, your support. It really means the world to me, and we survive off of it. Without you, we can't do the show. All right. And the censorship wall, it's putting the screws to us real bad. They've been putting the boots to us. So we depend on your help to get us through. All right. We're going to keep fighting. And I believe by the midterms, the American Reveille is going to be a force to be reckoned with. But we have to get through this storm. We have to keep improvising. We have to keep pushing forward. All right, guys, contact me directly, James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. If you're a writer, if you like to blog, if you have any good ideas, if you've got some skills you'd like to add, we need some social media help. We need some web design help, different things like that. Anything you could think, a small business looking to go national with a message about patriotism could use, you send that email, James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. Other than that, hey guys, how you doing today? I missed y'all. It's been a busy week. All right. Like I said, I'm still writing chapter 3 dissertation, this chapter 3 methodology section to my dissertation, and it's kicking the crap out of me. I'm doing that. I'm working extra, trying to make just like you are, trying to do everything I can to bring in that extra money. The inflation's killing me. Everything's killing me. All right. I am not some wealthy person here. I'm not even in the upper middle class. I promise you. We're doing the best we can, just like you. So everything you do helps. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And for what we're doing. with this, with the business, with my dissertation, trying to get my PhD done, with busting my hump at work. It doesn't mean that I'm going to neglect you guys. Like you've seen, I've stepped up with the newsletter. Like you've seen, we've got new writers, we've added new bloggers. We're trying to get everything done, but it's still very difficult. All right. I'm pretty much one of the few people working things on the back end here. All right. It's not like my writers come through and update my website. That's all me. All right, guys. So any help, any ideas, any contribution you'd like to make, even if it's some of your time, if you're like a WordPress wizard or anything like that, let me know. All right. If you'd like some street team stuff, look, I need to rebuild the street teams. All right. The censorship has killed me. I have all kinds of stickers. I'm ready to get this sticker competition up and running, but I need people across this country that are willing to distribute these envelopes, these stickers, these different things out so people can enter in the competition. So like I said, if you'd like to help, James Lane at AmericanReveille.com. Guys, I've talked your ear off enough. I want to get into this article. I want to talk about it a little with you. Let's go. Black father rips critical race theory. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? That's a good point. A lot of people are thinking that. This is Breitbart. This is from Dr. Susan Berry. A black father ripped critical race theory at a local school board meeting in Illinois, asserting the Marxist ideology deliberately seeks to teach children to hate each other. What do you know? I think we've been saying that here for well over a year, haven't we? Haven't we? Go back to any episode from a year ago. I'm sure we're talking about it. He said, how do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? Asked Ty Smith in video obtained by Fox News. Watch this parent absolutely obliterate critical race theory at an Illinois school board meeting. That is that's at Benny Johnson. That was the Twitter post. Let's go below that. Smith, who also hosts Cancel This with Ty Smith on FM talk station Cities 92.9, told a packed board meeting about his own personal situation. And I think you guys want to hear this. I'm going to tell you, but I'm going to read it to you. I'm not going to play the video or pull it up or anything like that. But it's important that you understand that this came out of the mouth of an African-American gentleman, an upstanding citizen, just like anybody else. All right. Demonstrating that doesn't matter what color you are, what creed you are. This is America, and this is the land of opportunity. He said, 2 medical degrees, no mom, no dad in the house. Worked my way through college, sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You're going to tell me somebody looks like y'all white folks helped me from doing it? Are you serious? All right, kept me from doing it, excuse me. He said, are you serious? Not one white person ever came to me and said, well, son, you're not going to be able to get nowhere because, the black people. But guess what? What's sickening about this whole thing is that what y'all doing right now is already something I do in my community right now, to speak out against this stuff because black folks are getting told by other black folks, quote, oh, you ain't going to be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't going to let you get no. The white man going to keep you down. Quote, well, how did I get where I am right now if some white man kept me down? Smith asked the crowd. How am I now directing over folks that look just like you guys in this room right now? How? What kept me down? What oppressed me? He referred to critical race theory as a lie. And it is a lie, ladies and gentlemen. It's Marxism in a box. It's the destruction and hostile takeover of the United States of America in a theory. And it's not even worthy of being a theory. It's a lie. It's racism. It's literal bigotry. It's literal hatred. It teaches hatred. Quote of this, the reason why black folks can't get ahead because of white folks. Are you kidding me? This is what we've come to, he's asked. I can't believe we even talking about this right now. Smith continued, CRT peddles an ideology that is the opposite of what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preached during the civil rights movement of the 1960s. And it's true, it is the opposite. And we've been saying this for over a year. You've been saying this. You are not crazy. I'm telling you right now, congratulations. Your justification is here because people across the board of all communities are starting to finally stand up across this country. This isn't an isolated incident. People across this country, I'm sure you've seen, are standing up at school board meetings and speaking out against critical race theory, and we need you to continue. Good job, but we need you to continue. Quote, All right. Quote, Martin Luther King said he wanted his kids to grow up in the world where they're judged by the contents of their what? He asked the attendees at the meeting, who immediately responded with character. Their character, Smith emphasized, not their skin. If they're letting this stuff go on right now, it's absolutely going the complete reverse of what he's doing, referring to Martin Luther King. Smith said critical race theory is only going to hurt children and told parents they need to protect their kids from it. He pointed out other black people he talks to are also opposed to critical race theory, and this is important for everybody to hear. There are black people and people of minority groups and communities across this country of all different wealth and all different levels of poverty and all different levels of everything that are finally starting to wake up to the psychotic crap they're putting kids through in our schools. All right. They're waking up to it. People across the nation. Listen, 10 years from now, if this stuff goes on, whose fault is it going to be? Whose fault is it going to be? Who are we going to look back on and blame for this? Because this is the stuff we're talking about right now. This stuff is going on right now. Guys, it's just like the article that we put out earlier about the new Biden campaign. I forgot what it's called. What, if you see it, say it, or something like that, where you're supposed to snitch on your family and friends if they've become too radicalized. Well, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? A Trump supporter? When are they going to start taking people away? When's the government going to start taking people away? All right. This stuff is crazy. It's crazy. So it says, this stuff is the stuff we're talking about right now. I do this stuff on a daily basis because I'm in the hood. I'm in the communities. I'm out there with folks. I'm in their face. I've been doing this stuff since I was 18 years old, talking to black folks. And you know what? None of them are buying this nonsense. None of them. But if you want to implement this into the school system, I guarantee you, to the day that I die, I'm going to be the very person right there debunking this stuff, tearing stuff down, letting them know they can do exactly what I did and get exactly where I am by putting themselves to work and getting there. It says inaudible here. Not one white person's ever going to keep any of them from getting there. So this critical race theory stuff, it's bullshit. It's BS, guys. That's coming from an African-American gentleman. And there are people across this country that feel the same way. People are standing up. You need to be one of them too. I'm standing up. I'm making this episode. This is probably a controversial episode. They'll never let this episode go viral. Watch, it won't have over 50 views on YouTube. I'm shadow banned AF on YouTube. Let's just put it like that. I'm public enemy numero uno. All right after all the viral people. Trust me. They've cut my rise off many times, and that's just fine. I'm fine with that. All I care about is getting you this information. It's important. Smith later told Fox News' Martha McCallum those at the board meeting who were pushing CRT had nothing to say in response to his comment. Sometimes silence speaks louder than anything. Quote, I've never seen one of their faces come to my neighborhood trying to help out, but they do all this talking on the outside. They're marching and they got their fists up and they say, we're with you. But when it comes down to being with us personally, none of us are ever there. He said about the CRT supporters. You know, BLM are CLT supporters. Should probably ask Breonna Taylor's mom how she feels about BLM. And I think a lot of you know about it. Folks, I hope that message meant something to you. I hope you understand that it's not hopeless, that people are waking up, that there are places around this country right now banning critical race theory like Florida. There's multiple other states that have done that as well around the country. Listen, they're banning the transgender infiltration of female sports so that they can't besmirch the fairness to women in sports. All right. They're literally standing up to all this radicalization. The left is crying hate. They're crying bigotry. They're crying oppression, but they're literally gaslighters. You know how the left operates. They're trying to shove it down our throats. They're punching us in the face. It's like they're literally punching us in the face. They're raping us, crying, rape, don't rape me, stop, while they're raping us. They're gaslighters. They're liars. The radical left is lying. All right? And liars can't keep up lying forever. The truth will set us free. The truth will set everything free. And fruit will come to bear. The price will be paid. All right? And those on the radical left who have made their beds will have to lie in them. That's what it is. We can see it happening right now. As you see, all right? It's not so silent anymore, is it? It's not so silent, all right, when black men and women are starting to stand up for their communities as well, all right? And bravo to them, all right? Because no white person is going to help anybody or keep anybody down. The black community has to do these things for themselves. They know it. But BLM isn't the way because of their Marxist views. It isn't. Equality is the way, not equity. Equality. This is a very important thing for people to hear. I want you to do me a favor. If you enjoyed this episode, if you got some value out of it, go below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment. All right. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, give me that 5-star rating. I appreciate that too. If you'd like to help out, we always accept your donations and put it towards the American Reveille's cause. Do me a favor. Go to the description section below, hit the donate link, hit the newsletter link. All right. That's where you're going to get all the news we put out, all of the episodes that come out, all of the different articles that come out that you may have missed, all the upcoming things the company's doing. We're restructuring all of the newsletters. So I promise you're going to get a much better experience coming up very, very soon. I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to email me directly with feedback, jameslane@AmericanReveille.com. And of course, please follow me on social media. All right. American_Reveille everywhere you go. That's REVEILLE. Or like I've said a million times, go into the description section below. All the links are there. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of the American Reveille Podcast. It's episode 159 in the books. We got 160 coming next. And please, if you'd like to support this show in a different way, please support our awesome sponsors, Life Change Tea. Get yourself some of their amazing cleansing tea. I highly recommend it. I've got a pack of it right here. I drink this stuff on a daily basis, and I've lost like 20 pounds so far. It's really, really good stuff. GetTheTea.com, promo code James, get you free shipping and handling. I love you guys. Have an excellent day, and I'll see you on episode 160 of the American Reveille Podcast. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, James Lane here, and I want to tell you about Life Change Tea. That's right, Life Change Tea. I have a pack of it right here. Listen, as many of you know, I've been working really, really hard to get back in shape, okay? I was thinking lately, right? And you should probably be thinking about it too. With how crazy everything is, with how unstable the government seems, with all of these socialists, all of this leftist insanity. You would just call it insanity. Who knows when the hell I'm going to have to run or when I'm going to have to, I don't know, save my family from something. I don't know. So I was getting fatter and fatter, feeling crappier and crappier. My diet was junk. I started by cleaning up the diet. I've been working out more and more, but I was still bloated. I was still gassy. I was still feeling crappy. And I finally decided to pull out an old trick in the book. All right. Something that I used for weight loss in the past. And I was thinking about a cleanse, right? Maybe take something that would help me evacuate my bowels a little bit, if you know what I mean. But you know, what I found was something different. I found Life Change Tea. All right. www.getthetea.com. I found this Life Change Tea. And instead of a 7-day or a 14-day cleanse, a 3-day cleanse, what they were offering was a daily tea, like a daily delicious iced tea, not some kind of weird hot tea or some kind of nasty tasting thing. No, this was a health supplement. All right, I started reading about it, and they were talking about all these herbs, these ancient herbs, right? Look at this: organic blessed thistle herb, malva leaf, organic marshmallow leaf. I didn't even know what the heck a marshmallow leaf was. Apparently, it's for anti-inflammatory and antioxidants and stuff. I looked some of this stuff up. It's crazy. Milk thistle extract that cleans your liver and kidneys. I mean, there's all these different things in here, but I was happy. I was attracted to it because it was all natural. It was put together in the U.S., right? Obviously, they've got to get spices from these very special places. Not spices, but, you know, these special herbs. They got to get them from special places around the world, but it's all done here. It's packaged, put together, and blended accordingly right here in the USA, all right? And I tried it, and it was delicious. Look at this. I'm old school. I fill a jug. You see this big jug right here? And for those listening over there on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and everything like that, I'm holding this big gallon jug that used to be full of water. See those tea bags floating in the bottom there? This was full, guys. But I've been drinking it every day twice a day, 8 ounces. Take a listen. Pour it in the glass. Oh yeah, that's not a sound effect. That's real. Look at this. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And mabuhay to all my Filipino friends out there. I have the mint flavor. It's actually really good. I really like it. It's yummy. Look, this stuff's good. I can take that right now. I'm going to do 2 hours of podcast recording after this. It's not like me drinking that's going to send me running to the bed. It's gentle. It's good stuff, all right? So it's got all these herbs. They cleanse you out. They make you regular again. They clean the toxins out of your system. They help you clean the extra waste that's been stored up in the colon, the stuff that's not healthy for you, not good for you. It keeps the bloat down. I don't feel so swollen. You know how you feel like swollen sometimes? Your fingers are... Yeah, you don't feel like that. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. So it's good stuff, guys. Listen, you have to go to getthetea.com, GETTHETEA.com, www.getthetea.com, www.getthetea.com. Promo code James, folks. Promo code James. That'll get you free shipping and handling. It's not expensive. It's good stuff, all right? It helps maintain your health. It cleanses your body from all kinds of toxins, all kinds of things that can cause colds and flus and different things like that. It keeps the bugs out real good. It helps your digestion, all right? Just like I've been saying, my bloats, I feel so much better, guys. I feel so much better. And just in this journey that I'm taking to get back in shape, I really feel like it's helping me immensely. It really is. I really think so. So try it out, guys. Life Change Tea. You just saw me drink a bunch of it. You just saw my almost empty jug. That's, by the way, like the 3rd jug. All right. That's not the first jug. Not the first jug at all. Trust me. It's good stuff, guys. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to thank me. All right. www.getthetea.com. www.getthetea.com. Get your Life Change Tea. Use the promo code James. Free shipping and handling. Thanks, guys.